Revelio. I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time. Revelio.
Awful when they ask you a question now, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die. 142 staircases, and this is where they...
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small...
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ugh, well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the Hidden Herbology Corridor.
The Hidden Herbology Corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium.
Hidden Herbology Corridor. Sounds intriguing. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it. Lumos. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
I really have made a mess of things.
Incendio!
That was nothing. You should see the charm I've been working on.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened a piece of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Lumos. Revelio. Here's one of those tables, Professor. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio! This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Confringo! Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Have you found anything to, prove my...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. Thank you for all of your help.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Alohomora. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
go to Azkaban never
An intruder!
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any...
Revelio.
No more.
Crucible. Accio. Incendio.
You're going to regret that.
Defender.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Revelio. Expelliarmus!
Arrogance.
Potato!
You're no stupid for me!
Flipendo! Defender! Stupid! Confringo! Flipendo! Accio! Glacius! Incendio! Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, not like I'd fall out now.
Up there. That's how
Crucible. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Defender. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle. Revelio.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum? Expulso!
Stop that right now! Expelliarmus! I've had enough of Want to look up? Expelliarmus!
You'll enjoy this.
Confringo! You will pay for your deed! What are you Expelliarmus! I'll make you wish you a bag of shoes! You don't believe you can defeat, do you? Confringo! Accio!
This has become
Incendio!
personal.
Descendo! Expulso! Levioso! Release me! You are terribly out there! Flash! Right! It doesn't hurt! What's the point of it this time? Defendo! Look what you've done! Descendo! Places! Levioso! Conductive, aren't we? Crucio! Make it stop! Accio! What have you done? Descendo! Glacius! Levioso! Incendio! Back from a bit! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Defendo! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio!
O, cześć Wiking. Dobry wieczór. Co słychać?
Revelio.
Sorki nie widziałem, byłem zajęty przeżywaniem. Przeżywanie. Polski język bardzo trudny. No chciałem zwrócić kwotę odbita, ale chciałeś zwrócić, ale nie mogę, więc awatar jest spoko jak na razie, ale nie ma takiego rozgłosu, więc szkoda. No bo wiesz co ci powiem, tak z tym awatarem, to jest tak jak właśnie myślałem. Przyjrzałem się troszeczkę mu, obejrzałem recenzję, popatrzyłem się na gameplay. Stwierdzam, że to jest dosłownie, moje przeżycie mnie nie myliły. To jest ten Far Cry, tylko że ze smurfami. Dosłowny Far Cry ze smurfami. Za bardzo też nie ma jakichś takich dziwnych dziwnień, jakie zazwyczaj mają nowe edycje Far Cry'a. Więc nie sądzę, żeby to było, wiesz, taka super gra. Nawet sama story nie jest takie super wciągające. Ja bym poczekał, aż będzie może jakaś konkretna przecena, jak ludzie będą chcieli grać w to tak konkretnie, nie? Far Cry'a, więc dla mnie to same plusy, wystarczy, że karty kupi gram. A! Ja grałem w te pierwsze Far Cry'e i ci powiem, były super. Były naprawdę super. Jeszcze jedno takie, co się działo na wyspie, takiej karajewskiej, było zajebiste. Story, antagonista był super fajny. A kolejne edycje to były takie, wiesz, kopii w klej. Far Cry to wiesz, takie głównie otwarte światy. W sumie nic więcej, nie? Dużo zbierania elementów RPG, nic takiego. Jest wtłoczone story w to. Takie byle jakie, żeby było. To nie są lustra. To jest.
I suppose that's the question.
Jeszcze? A, już. Więc ja bym poczekał na przecenę. No i na kartę oczywiście, nie?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before.
Ale karty
I
mają
need
po
to find all of
70
them,
stopni,
then
więc
cast them quickly
ryzykownie.
in succession.
Jak to karty mają 70 stopni? Jak grają jak jest odpalony awatar? Chcę tam wejść?
Revelio.
No to jest, jak widziałem, po 70 stopni. No to u mnie będzie miało 50. To wiesz, te stopnie ze Zjusa to są... Te stopnie są na zwykłych chłodzeniach. Ale 70 to nie jest źle. Jak jest chłodzone czy na wiatraki?
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
A tu jest wyjście, dobra. Okej.
Revelio.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Sir, surely I've proven myself. In light of what's happened, perhaps you should tell me everything now.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the...
Revelio.
Subcio. Bo ja akurat będę rozwiązywał zagadkę.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Jestem optymistą, że gram i się spodoba.
Revelio.
A mi się wydaje, że ci się spodoba. Dlaczego miałabyś nie?
I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
A już wiem jak. Na pewno się spodoba.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ej,
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
to jest ostatni. O, i będzie przyjemne. Teraz mogę.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
A wiem. Właśnie na środek.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Gdzie tutaj?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Cały czas zostało. Ani się opłaca. To tylko że jak grasz.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I nie jest zużywana, wiesz, rok czasu, 2 lata, znaczy ponad rok, no to już jest okej.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Chociaż takie używane karty to latami, wiesz, na lata starczają, więc... Ja jakby nie miał wyboru, to... Czemu nie? No to jeszcze... No to jeszcze jest gwarancją, bym znalazł spokój. No? A, ja wiem coś robię. normalnie wyskoczy.
Accio.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Duża różnica cenowa jest między używaną a normalną. No, różnica cenowa między, załóżmy, taką samą kartą, tylko że używaną a nową. Bo chyba już się patrzyłeś na jakieś sceny, czy jeszcze nie robiłeś sobie researchu? A.
Revelio.
To ty myślę na 2080, 3060 Ti albo 3070. Używane, bo dobra karta, że nie wyżej nic.
That pillar is blocking the
No na
path.
pewno 280 to ja już bym nie kupywał w dzisiejszych czasach. Bo 280 to już są takie bardzo niszowe karty. 30 już są bardziej wydajne niż 20. 40 to już na pewno nie, ale przy 40 masz DLS-a 3,5, a poniżej maksymalny DLS to jest 3,0. Czego i tak to takiej super dużej różnicy nie ma. Jak to mam się dostać? Jest ten pokój.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Bo mogę to przenieść.
Is there any way to reposition this archway?
Jak się tam dostanę do tej skrzynki? Jak zalecono moc zasilania to 650, a mam 600, to będzie jakaś różnica? No i to spora. Łapie. Od razu byś miał blue screeny. Zawsze zasilacz to jest podstawa i zawsze musi być 200 W więcej niż normalnie w systemie. Bo same karty około 200 coś bierą, nie? Te najnowsze. Tylko te, a no, lecąc od 30 zwyż to nie jest za dużo różnica, więc zawsze trzeba liczyć 100 coś 200, nie? No jak tak, to tak. Więc nawet nie odpalisz, nie? Bo to brakuje mocy, bo pamiętaj, że musisz mieć moc na procesor, na płytę, na telewizję, na... No to jest zasilacz, na wszystko w sumie, nie? Dlatego ludzie kupują silniejszy, zawsze się powinno kupować silniejszy zasilacz niż jest taki minimum wymagany w systemie, nie? Nawet zasilacz kupić do tego bez sensu. Tak, to znaczy to nie jest bez sensu, bo no, karty... Nie przejdę. Karty wymagają więcej mocy, tak samo jak i procesory. Tak nie przejdę. Tędy przejdę. To jest to samo? Jak się tam mogę dostać? A wiem jak. No, gdzieś przeszłem. Jest. Takie 800 W? No, ale zasilacz tanie po chyba po 400 zł. Chyba? No ja nie wiem, ile są tanie są w Polsce. A, to tutaj zablokowało. Co tam jest? To nie ma. Okej. To po co mi to? Chyba nie wiem.
Revelio.
On do czegoś musi być. A tutaj, żeby się dostać.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ale do niego jak się dostanę na niego?
Revelio.
O. Dobra, jest. Ale na niego muszę jakoś wyskoczyć. O. Ale myślę, że blue screeny nie będą aż tak częste, więc mogę zasilacz kupić w innym terminie. Łapie. Jeden właśnie z powodów blue screenów powodowany przez zasilanie jest właśnie niedobór zasilania. Więc jeśli też... Znaczy możesz spróbować. To jest żaden problem, wiesz. Włożysz sobie kartę i odpalisz. Ili ci odpali.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
O właśnie. Ja nie wyjdę po to. Coś mi umyka. Jak wy to się nie zabije? No. Shit. Oła. Jeszcze raz.
Accio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Tu spadł na dół.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Nie spada na dół. Nie mogę go dodać. Mogę? Mogę.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
A, to może tu muszę dać na dół. Kurde, jutro mam jeszcze 2 sprawdziany na koniec tygodnia. Serio?
Accio!
Ja pierniczę,
Wingardium
chłopie.
Leviosa!
Co ty masz? Okej. Nie. O właśnie.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Wiedziałem, by to się nie poddawać. A z czego to jest powiedziane? I po 47 golda? Ja pierniczę, tyle czasu zmarnowałem po 47 golda. Dobra, chodź. Poligrafia i niemiecki. Poligrafia? To taki przedmiot w ogóle istnieje? Nie jest coś z pisownią? O, będę się z tym. Serio wy macie to aż taki przedmiot w szkole? To się nie bił? Dobra.
Incendio! Crucio! Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Defender! Lose!
O, nie chcę Lubosa.
Crucio! Incendio! Leviosa! Protego! Accio! Incendio!
O,
Expelliarmus!
auto od ruchu takie pierdolę. Serio? O kurde. Też takie przedmioty dają teraz.
Revelio.
Przed siebie jest takim dużym rycerzem. To było fajne. Jest to na YouTubie oczywiście. To troszeczkę gorszej jakości, bo...
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Dobrze. Lewo? Jest prawo. Tylko w ten sposób wykończy? Jezus, o, ale mi wchodzi. Aha. Nie, to było łatwe. Udostępniłbyś mi Hogwart na Steamie? A to byś musiał mieć ten. Być u mnie w rodzinie chyba, nie? A ja wiesz, a wtedy ja nie mogę grać, nie? No właśnie. Ja próbowałem, powiem ci szczerze, z całego serca próbowałem to zrobić z moim bratem. Bawiłem się to, jak mu to udostępnić, żeby on grał w te gry, które ja mam na koncie. No kurczę, nie da rady, ej.
Revelio.
Nie wiem co ja robiłem tego, ale nie mogłem po prostu udostępnić. A my się to bawili przez parę ładnych dni, tak żeby... Ja wiesz, wyszukiwałem internet, udostępniałem sobie też, że te gry można... można grać... Cudawianki robiło się? Robiłem? O Jezu.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa.
A nie mogę klucz na niego.
Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Descendo. Glacis. Defendo.
O, nie to. Nie da to mi zobaczyć na skilla.
Incendio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacis. Crucible.
A klucz na niego nie działa. A nie, działa.
Leviosa. Confringo. Defendo. Glacis. Leviosa. Incendio.
Jest. Więc jeśli ty będziesz wiedział jak to zrobić i że będzie działało, jeśli to jest jakiś sposób, którego ja nie znam, no to żaden problem. A tylko, że musiałbyś poczekać, aż ja skończę. Aż ja skończę w to grać.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
A tak muszę. Raczej nie. Po co ja tam przestawiałem?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
właśnie. Ma coś, ale musisz dać pasy do Sima. Nie, najpierw mi napisz co, jak. Dopiero wtedy pogadamy. Powiedz mi jak, ja ci mogę wtedy odpowiedzieć, czy to testowałem, czy nie.
Revelio.
Więc no. Czy popił? To fajne odbicia. Kurczę, te RTX i to się te super, jeśli chodzi o graficznie. Trudno. No i że tych pasów nie będę oddawał. A to nawet nie podaje.
Accio. Incendio. Defender.
Rozumiem, sam bym nie podał. Wiesz, że się nie zgodzisz. Jak te komputery kiedyś to się w karty grało, nie? Kiedyś to się nie grało w karty, tylko się chodziło po wioskach i się i się gadało z dziewczynami.
Revelio.
Ten pokój od czegoś tam jest. Od czego? Dobra, zacznę. A w co? To rozumiem sobie. Jak to w co się grało? Nie grało się, w piłkę nożną zazwyczaj się grało. Co? A, to tylko ten pokój. A, ograniczony czas mam. No i zajebiście. To po to? Chyba tak. Jeszcze bił się z jakimś bossem? O! Nie na światła?
Revelio.
To karta, czy to gra? Bo ta gra nie jest za dobrze zoptymalizowana. Nie, to gra. Znaczy się to. O, będzie boss. O.
Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Ej, to było dużo. Miecz?
Confringo. Crucio. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio.
Jak mam pokonać te miecze?
Protego! Crucio! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Incendio! Leviosa! Crucio!
Co robi Crucio? Co robi Crucio, bo nie wierzę, żeby damage dawało. Nie, Crucio nie daje damage'u, tylko to jest Cruciatus, nie? Ale w grze on daje buffa do damage'u. Dość sporego.
Accio! Leviosa!
Bardzo użyteczny skill. O, jest bossik znowu.
Crucio! Incendio! Leviosa! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Defender! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Crucio!
Ja to deprzeć, aha.
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Crucio! Incendio! Defender! Stupefy! Glacius! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Glacius! Stupefy! Leviosa! Glacius! Defender! Leviosa! Descender! Expelliarmus!
Aj, proteka.
Leviosa! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Descender! Stupefy! Stupefy! Glacius! Defender! Leviosa! Descender! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio!
Nie,
Defender!
yes. Ostatnio tego było pierwszy raz, jak biłem się z tym bossem, to było chyba 2 albo 3 razy. Prawdziwie mag, różka dobrze władasz. Łapie. Ja całe życie się bawiłem różdżką. To wiesz, fach mam w ręku.
Revelio!
A poczekaj, ja będę miał abracadabra. O. A wszystkie moje różdżki są tak wypolerowane. Na marmur. Mamy gładź marmurową. To nie było Avada Kedavra? Wiem, ale ja mówię abracadabra. Ja będę mówił abracadabra. Abracadabra. O. Eska.
Still am curious to hear of Isadora's travels.
Głowa do
Do
wody.
come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready.
Okej, dzięki, że wpadłeś. No to i zapraszam ponownie. Trzymaj się.
Father,
Do szkoła, no
these are
tak.
my colleagues from Hogwarts.
Trzymaj się.
Father
Dobranoc.
hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Revelio.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke. Spare a moment. Deek has an idea to share with you.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
Off on another adventure.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again.
Spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flue powder.
See if there's something you need. It's been a pleasure.
Leviosa. Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio.
Leviosa. There. Not going to hurt you.
Revelio.
Now quiet it.
Expelliarmus. Places. Confringo.
I won't
Defender.
Ned.
Accio. Crucio. Incendio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, hard work and good luck go
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Revelio. Leviosa. Potato. Stupefy. Defendo. Glacius. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Revelio. Leviosa. Assignment's all finished. Revelio. Leviosa. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Leviosa. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
How did I get this?
Crucial.
Someone messing about? You're the one who stole our goblin. There. Then it was ours.
Accio. Accio. Incendio. I know. Stupid. Crucio. Incendio. Accio.
To your knees.
Defender.
You're going to regret that.
Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Crucio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Shopkeepers keep
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Incendio. Incendio. That wasn't too hard. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Places. Your Defender. Revelio. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
My husband.
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did...
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forests. He never wanders far. I'm afraid to leave.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring... When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.
Revelio.
This was little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio.
Wolves!
Accio. Instantly. Leviosa. Accio. Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio. Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it.
Revelio.
At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. There's Strauss. They are beautiful.
Revelio. You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Taking in children now, are we? Expulso!
There can be no mistake.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
That's the what you can do.
Accio. Stupid one. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Snap. Expulso. Revelio.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Crucio.
Why would you use that spell?
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Crucio. Accio. Stupid. Levioso. How embarrassing. Defender.
Pay for you.
Glacius.
I'm just warming up.
Crucio. Incendio.
Expelliar!
Revelio. Revelio.
I need your help.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a pap. The last thing we need is a...
We don't want... I'm sorry again about your husband.
Thank you. I can never repay...
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly far.
I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Revelio.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yeah.
I was wondering what
Are you consider...
I haven't...
I believe, as well as...
Of course, Professor.
I recall it. I read in the Prophet. I knew of the... I wondered...
Seems quite...
It was. He was near a...
What did you do with...
Nothing. Only poachers. I hid.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. Now, beasts and...
I shall remember that. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name were you doing in the restricted section? What did you think you'd find there? Answers to your exams? If I discover even a trace of dark magic, that is a promise.
You'll never believe what I...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominis. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominis.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominis. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominis, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominis. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominis, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Professor Howard will never believe this. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
I'll look after you.
proud of all the potions.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course.
Actually,